Title: The Discomfort Manifesto: How Tracing Struggle Rewired My Life. Chapter 1: The Comfort Trap. It was early morning. Pavitra smart home gently increased the temperature, mimicking a sunrise. The room smelled of citrus and peppermint. From the above citrus, soft music played as her iPhone began its usual morning routine. It all seemed perfect, yet Pavitra didn't feel perfect. She hovered her finger over the snooze button for the third time. Despite her optimized routines, healthy meals, meditation, fitness trackers, something was missing. Her gadgets told her she was doing well. Her sleep was deep, her stress was low, her schedule efficient. Still, she felt numb. One day, her therapist said, "Our life is so comfortable, it's making you depressed." That sentence stuck. How could comfort be the cause of pain? The cause of pain. She began to notice the illusion. Her life was full of tools designed to make everything easy, yet it was all becoming meaningless. The more she avoided discomfort, the less alive she felt. Even minor problems felt like big threats. Her world had become a smooth bubble, safe but hollow. Chapter 2: The Cold War. Pavitra decided to change her life using a radical experiment. She would do an uncomfortable thing every day. She started with cold showers. Not mildly cold, but ice cold. The first one made her gasp, cold one made her gasp and shake. She wanted to scream, but she didn't quit. Each day she turned the handle colder. Each day she survived. Next, she changed how she commuted. She stopped using cabs and walked long distances. She took crowded trains. Sometimes she chose parlor trains. Sometimes she chose paths through busy, noisy, unfamiliar places. One day she got lost. Another day she found a small bookstore hidden in a street she never explored before. She also started eating randomly. She rolled a dice to decide what to eat or whether to skip meals. It felt chaotic but strangely exciting. It broke the cycle of predictability. With every act of discomfort, her confidence grew. The cold showers made her skin glow and mind clear. The chaotic commutes built with patience. The meal changes made her body more at touch. She realized discomfort wasn't danger, it was growth. With digital awareness now, she attacked her digital life. First, she deleted all life. First, she deleted all her social media apps. Her fingers kept reaching for the phone automatically. Felt like she was losing part of herself, but she stayed strong. Next, she switched to a phone with no apps, just calls and texts. The world slowed down. Time felt dialed in. Watching a street vendor make food became an adventure. Reading a book felt magical. Book felt magical. Her attention, which had been broken for years, began to heal. She stopped using Google for answers. She asked people. She read books. She got lost and figured things out. Her memory became sharper. She remembered old songs, stories, even her grandmother's prayers. At work, people noticed something strange. He was finishing tasks faster, making fewer mistakes, faster, making fewer mistakes, and bringing fresh ideas. Her boss almost fired her for ignoring the team chat. But when they saw her results, they promoted her. The digital noise had silenced her mind. Her letting go brought her power back. Chapter 4: Hunger Games. Next, Pavitra tried to test her body. She began fasting first for a few hours, then full days. She felt hunger deeply. It reminded her of old memories, childhood smells, and the sound of her stomach growling like a question. Instead of running from hunger, she listened to it. She walked through city parks, side parks, Identifying edible plants. It felt like a treasure hunt. She chewed slowly, blindfolded, focusing on every taste. She learned to respect food, not just consume it. One day, her family saw her digging through herbs in a nearby garden. They thought she was going mad, but she smiled and offered them a wild salad. Her body became leaner, stronger. Her cravings became wiser. She no longer needed sugar or coffee to feel alive. Her senses sharpened. She could smell the coming rain. Her energy felt clean. Chapter 5: The sleep shift then came her strangest experiment. She changed how she slept. Instead of 8 hours at night, she tried taking short naps throughout the day. At first, it was chaos, It was chaos. She was dizzy, moody, and confused, but her dreams became vivid. Her mind felt more creative. She solved problems in her sleep. One night, she stayed awake the entire time, just sitting near a doba watching workers move through the night. She felt connected to something raw and real. Sleep wasn't just about rest, it was about timing, about rhythm, about listening to her inner cycle. Doctors warned her, friends worried, but she felt better than ever. Chapter 6: The Awakening. After 6 months of living this new life, Pavitra was transformed. She turned down a high paying job offer. Instead, she started helping others embrace discomfort. She could sit calmly in freezing cold with just a shawl. She smiled through long queues, traffic, and chaos. When her flight got delayed for 12 hours, she led breathing exercises for the passengers. She wrote down her ideas and called it a modern tapasya, a new way to live. Discomfort teaches. Pain is not the enemy. Owning less gives us more freedom. Struggle can lead to beauty. She saved more money by avoiding shortcuts and paid comforts. She healed old family bonds during a silent retreat. She found peace in boredom. Epilogue: The discomfort dividend a year later. Pavitra's TED talk was removed from YouTube for promoting unsafe ideas. But people around the world were following her journey. A Norwegian company hired her to train workers in the coldest parts of the world. Her small blog turned into a book. One evening, as the rain poured outside, she got a message from her old therapist. I'm prescribing your book to my clients now. Oh, what dosage of discomfort do you recommend? Pavitra smiled and replied, start with, then stand barefoot in the rain. Tell me what you learn in 30 days. She put her phone away, made a cup of black tea, and sat silently watching the clouds move. Final guide: how to apply this in real life. Start small. Choose one thing every day that makes you uncomfortable. A cold shower, full shower, a long walk without your phone, skipping a meal, talking to a stranger, sitting in silence. Track your reactions. Notice how your mind resists. Observe what happens when you don't escape. Use discomfort as a teacher. Let boredom bring clarity. Let cold awaken strength. Let hunger reveal gratitude. You don't need to change everything overnight. One uncomfortable act today is enough. In time, your brain will grow stronger. Your heart will become braver, and your soul will begin to glow from within. That is the true reward of discomfort. Aliveness.